Welcome to Diamond L Crafting. I'm Christy and good morning to you. Happy Saturday. I hope you all have a good weekend, good plans for the weekend. I want to first off say thank you so much to all my subscribers and my new subscribers. I'm so grateful and so appreciative that you are taking the time to actually watch my channel. It just amazes me every single day. I really try hard to find different companies to try their products to bring to you so that you don't waste your money on junk. Money's tight, it's precious, and when you're into crafting and you're just starting out, or even if you've done it a while, there's so many companies out there and you don't know which ones are good and which ones aren't. So that's my goal in all of this, is to bring you all videos showing it quality and then not so good quality too, so you have something to compare it to. If you could, please like and subscribe to this video if you haven't already, or to my channel. Hit the notification bell so that you don't miss anything when I post. I will be having a cross-stitch mystery box giveaway once I hit 250 subscribers. So if you subscribe and hit that notification bell, then you won't miss out on any announcements I have leading up to that point. I'm so excited about doing a cross-stitch mystery box. I have gazillions of ideas going through my head. It's going to include more than just cross-stitch patterns. I'm thinking about cross-stitch accessories and tools too. So yeah, it's going to be really cool. It's going to be really good, and it's my way of saying thank you so much for supporting me. Now today's video is from Gbfke. It's cross-stitch. They sell diamond paintings. They sell all kinds of DIY crafts. And I've bought from them diamond paintings in the past. I wanted to try out their cross-stitch products and see how good they are. So let's get going. Okay. I found something that I just have to show you. But first, here is a DIY cross-stitch. Let me try to push that out of the way. That is a picture of the moon shining on the water with a tree and some clouds. And I love the moon. I don't know why. Big full moon this morning when I took my husband to work at 5:30. Was it the harvest moon? But it was beautiful. It was just beautiful. So here we go. We got a nice cross stitch of the moon. Sorry about that glare. I've got a new light that I'm trying out, and I absolutely love it because I'm like blind as a bat. But I thought it would reduce the glare a little bit. Okay, let's see how that goes. All right, so let's check this one out. All right, let's see. Oh no, this is different. This is the paper pattern. So this is actually 19 colors, which isn't very many. It's a 40 centimeter by 40 centimeter, 129 by 129 stitches. And it's very, very glossy. But look how tiny this pattern is. This is like crazy tiny. It's not even a whole sheet of normal copy paper. So I'm going to bring it up, so excuse it while it tries to focus. Now you can see the pattern there and the symbols. I think, wow. I might have to run this through the printer and enlarge it, because at least they keep it simple. They don't have a lot of colors, but wow, I've never seen one so small before. Even with DIY, I have other DIY cross-stitch patterns in. This is new to me. Okay then. Let's check this out. We've got 2 needles. And here's the color. The floss is soft. The blues and the purples are so rich. Really rich, deep colors. That number 8, what is that? 550. Yeah, that is just beautiful. It looks like that's going to be a real prevalent color. And then we've got some 823 and some 939 here. White, some corally, peachy rust colors, tans. Very pretty. It's nice having one that doesn't have a ton of colors. This isn't super big either. So I hope it turns out. I've learned from diamond painting that when you get small pictures, you lose a lot of the detail. They give you the actual picture up here in the corner. It's gridded, so if you need to find something on this little tiny pattern, if you need to find a symbol because you just want to verify, you can use the grid to look it up on this pattern. And let's see how clear this is. It looks like the symbols are pretty clear. If you're new to stamped cross stitch, do not get this wet while you're working on it. Damp hands are a huge no-no. Any kind of wetness, because it will just wash your pattern all the way. I guess if you do have an accident or a little spillage or something, you can refer back to this paper pattern. It gives you the product number up here in the corner, so if you need to contact the seller, you can use this as your reference. Your symbols are over here, along with I like how they kind of do the swatch of color. They really make sure that you don't have any confusion as far as what color to choose. And I like that. I mean, and this adds to that. So let's take a quick measure. Let's take a quick measure here and see what size it is. Okay, we've got 11 3/4, which is 30 centimeters. By 29.5 centimeters, or not quite 11.5 inches. It says 40 by 40, so that's not quite the case, is it? So that measurement is not, this measurement up here, sorry, I thought it was in the camera. This measurement up here is not true. So this one is, I'm not happy with this one. One, the measurement is incorrect. It's smaller than they say it is. And two, this teeny tiny thing. Yeah, this is not something I'm happy with. And you know, the thing is, when you buy from these companies, you don't know what brand you're going to get. You don't know if you're going to get a generic brand. You don't know if you're going to get a Joy Sunday, because I've gotten Joy Sundays even though it didn't say Joy Sunday in the description. It's up for grabs. And that's a problem for me, especially when it's a quality issue like it is with this kit. So I mean, I'll work on it. We'll see how it goes, but I'm not real happy about these things. Okay, moving on. Okay, here is another one from DIY Cross Stitch. Okay, I kind of like get a little OCD about images, and this image here, this lotus, I absolutely love. It's an abstract lotus. It's super colorful. I love this image so much that I accidentally bought 2 diamond paintings with this image. One from Timney Arts that has ABs, the other from Spell Queen, which has ABs. And I wasn't quite sure what to do about that, but I thought, you know what, I think I'll probably just do them both and then do a comparison to see which one's prettier. So that's kind of why I got this diamond painting, because I have this cross stitch, because I have the diamond paintings. I thought, I'm a little curious to see how this turns out in a cross stitch. So let's take a look. Okay. Oh, Now this looks a little better. It doesn't have, even though it's the same brand, it doesn't have the tiny pattern. Look at the colors! Oh my goodness sakes. Golds and purples and pinks, greens, such rich, beautiful colors here. Nice soft floss. It's snagged on the needle. Okay. Oh, and then they give us a hank of 3805. Yeah, I like the feel of this floss. I'm going to have to hold this away, though, because it doesn't want to focus real good for me here. Sorry about that. But look at these colors. They're beautiful, beautiful colors. I'm excited. Oh, what a fuchsia and a purple. Blues, greens. Wow. This is going to be really, really pretty, I think. Really, really pretty. Now let's check out this pattern. Oh yay. This pattern is so much bigger. So much bigger. It's got the same information you're going to find on your canvas, the item number, the size in centimeters, and the stitch count. 25 colors. Now this is still small, but it's not a small, and this is workable. This is doable. I can see this fine. So let's take a look. That's just too bad the other one didn't have one this big. But yeah, I'm happy with this pattern. I think it'll work well. Oh, I'm so excited. This is going to be so pretty. Now, looking at the canvas, it's got the picture up there in the corner. All that information I told you about. It's all gridded. The symbols are all the same. They're really super readable with the DMC codes. So you'll just find a symbol. Yeah, nice clear printing. Again, the warning of no wetness here. You'll pick your thread. It'll tell you the thread number. Find a symbol. Like, okay, let's go for red. This red, number 1. Number 1. Now this is the way it always is with stamped cross stitch. These colors here are not going to match the actual colors that you're using. It's a contrast thing, makes it a little bit easier to see from what I've been told. But don't let this wig you out. Don't let this confuse you. That it's like, wait a minute, it says yellow, number 22, and number 22 is actually pink. Yeah, don't let that confuse you at all. That's just the way it is with stamp cross stitch. Okay, very pretty. I love this. I love this, I love this, I love this. Very happy with that. Okay, I'll put that away there. Okay. Alright, so yesterday I posted a video of a pillow I found on Amazon of this exact same issue. This is another instance of, I love that picture. So I went ahead and got this. I call it the teal reindeers. Now, it seems like they have this all over the place and every company has a different name for it. But I'm just going to have this image at Christmas time all over my house. My favorite color. And I love reindeers, so let's see how this does. Same company, DIY Cross Stitch, and dang, wouldn't you know, a tiny pattern. Not as tiny as the first one, but they could have at least spread this out over 2 pages. This is a big canvas. I mean, 50 by 60 centimeters, 216 by 173 stitches, 25 colors, hard to read. Hard to read. These are all 11 count, I believe. But I mean, I really got to bring it up there for you to see. This is hard to read. Not happy with this one. I mean, I can try blowing it up, maybe putting it on a couple pages. But wow, how disappointing in that. I hope that this is looking okay. Oh, look at these colors. These colors are beautiful. Gives you your 3 needles this time. Wow. Now this one they didn't even knot. They just threw it in there. Same with the white. Beautiful teals. And then a big huge hank of this white color with no markings on it at all to tell you what number it is. So I guess you're supposed to figure that out yourself. I mean, it's not that it's hard, but still. Okay. Let's look at this canvas. Now, here we go. I'm not happy with this. It is a counted cross stitch. This is a big guy, so it's totally blank. I mean, it's got the gridding to match up with this, and you're supposed to figure this out yourself. It's not stamped, and you're supposed to use this, which is so small. I'll tell you what, I'll measure just to let you know how small this is. Okay, so these little grid lines are, these little boxes here are not even ½ an inch. Let me bring it down so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay. So these little grid lines on the pattern are not even ½ an inch wide. And this is not stamped. When it said it was a counted cross stitch, yeah, that's great. But when you give a pattern like this, I'm really disappointed that they would send this out to somebody. I'm going to send Gbfke an email and let them know that that's, see if they can send me this pattern bigger. Even if it's just an email download, I'll take it. Wow. Disappointing. Not happy with this one at all. Okay. Now they had a special deal. Buy 4, get 1 free. So they sent me a surprise free one. And this is what they sent me. Let me go up. It's a Joy Sunday kit. So this was my surprise free one. It is called Garden Cats with a cute little cat sticking his head out of the basket. That is really sweet. That is really sweet. I have 2 cats, 2 rescue cats. I rescued a couple sisters a couple years ago. Their owner passed away, and they're ragdoll cats, and I love them to bits. But I've got a lot of cat stuff, so I'm thinking this one was going to go in the giveaway. Now this has the typical, let me raise you up a little bit here. The typical Joy, I use that word too much, sorry. Glossy Joy Sunday pattern. Very, very simple to read. This is a partial. I mean, it's got your share of back stitch in here, but it doesn't look difficult at all. It's a 14 count, 2 strand, 34 by 29 centimeters. So you've got your back stitch colors here, which is going to be black and white, and then just 13 colors with this one. This would go really quickly. It's got 2 needles here. Yep. Here's your colors. Very soft. There's like a pink, dark pink, yellows, golds. Oh, this would be so cute. And it's not real big. There's that cute little cat up there. Let's take a measure real quick. It's 150 by 121 stitches. Like I said, it is 14 count. So we're going to go with 10 3/4 or not quite 28 centimeters. And what did they say it was? 34 by 29. 8.5 by 22. So this, you can't go by the measurements they say on all of them. I'm sure some of them you can, but not on this one too. But the printing on this is super, super clear. The stamping on it, there's really not going to be any problems with this canvas. There's that little cutie, all in purple. Yeah, isn't that sweet? That's a nice little free one, huh? Let's get this all back in here. And yeah, so thank you. Well, I shouldn't say thank you, but they made a good choice. Okay, here's what I have to show you. I had a comment when I did the pillow, the teal reindeer pillow the other day, which was a cross-stitch pillow, 11 count, and the corners of the pillow, because the backing's attached, there's just a zipper that goes down the middle of the back. It's like, this is really going to be a pain to try to get in these corners. And someone said, well, what they would do is take it all apart and then put it back together again. Excellent, excellent idea, except I don't have a sewing machine, so that's not really an option for me. So here's what I decided on. I wanted to try this out. I saw it. I was really surprised. It's the sunflowers, and it's a pillow cover, but it's 3-sided zipper. First I've seen of that. So let's see what this is all about. Okay, we got our little toolkit. Notice those ones we were looking at, the DIY cross stitch only gives you some needles, same with Joy Sunday. I do not know what brand this is. There's no branding. Little thimble that's like not round. A threader. How many needles we have here? 5 needles in the little poof ball. Okay. That's a good little bag. That's probably a good keep bag. Alright. First we're going to look at the pattern. Okay, I'm going to go up for this one. 30 colors. Beautiful sunflowers. It gives you the directions on how to do it, how to cross stitch. Same directions you find on a Joy Sunday package. It tells you how to make it and then how to finish it by soaking it in the water afterwards to get the pattern rinsed off, the stamping rinsed off. Okay, these symbols on this aren't huge. They're not, but they're bigger than what we've seen. So this is legible. It's going to be easy to understand. Should I get confused along the way? Because there's always that possibility. And the colors, oh my goodness. These colors scream fall and scream sunflower. Let's see, how do I get this open? Alright, here we go. Okay, what a gorgeous color of orange. This is like pumpkin orange, but a little lighter shade of pumpkin orange. What is this? 742. Oh my goodness, I love this color, and I don't like orange, but this is beautiful. Let's see the rest of them. There is a lot of thread here. Okay, here we go. Wow. Look at these beautiful colors. Even a nice soft coral color here. Wow, I love these colors. I have so been looking forward to fall. You have no idea, for this heat to stop. I just wish our trees changed colors, but cactuses don't really do that. Look at this color palette. It's so pretty. A nice kind of deep rust, burgundy, golds. Oh my. The colors in this are just astounding. They're so gorgeous. Very, very pretty. I'm happy with that. Really happy with that. Now, let's check this out. A 3-sided pillow cover. Well, they weren't kidding. It is 3-sided. Now, I want you to see all of this. So let's see if I can go up a little higher. Okay, I want you to see all of this, because this is a first for me. Okay, so it's 3-sided, so you can like roll this up, use your little magnet cables or clamps or whatever to keep it out of your way. It's almost like a satin on one side, very soft on this side too, very, very soft. So I would just roll this up, get it out of the way, off to the side. You could, I'm sure, put this on a Q-snap if you wanted to. And here's the zipper. Goes down, around, and back up again. It's your typical stamped pattern. I mean, it's got your colors and your symbols. They didn't have enough room for the DMC codes, but hey, that's fine. Nylon zipper. Let's get a measurement. This is interesting. I'm doing it from seam to seam here. So not quite 15 1/4. By 14 1/2. It's not perfectly square. That's okay. It's 39 centimeters by 37 1/2 centimeters. That's close enough to being square. So it's got a nice stamped pattern, very easy to read the symbols. Down here in the corners, I don't think it's going to be that difficult to work in the corners around the zipper. You're just going to have to play with it a little bit to get down in there. Now let's see how it zips up. That's my big curiosity. Okay, so it's going to go like this. Here's the zipper up here in the corner. I think you're going to have to play with it a little bit by folding everything under. Suppose when you're done, you can trim all this excess off. I mean, it's stitched well. It's stitched well here, so I would trim all this excess off when I was done with it. So we're going to fold those things over. Get them out of the way. There we go. It takes just a little bit of fussing with, but it works. Oh gosh. Here's another corner. Oh, this is stiff. Okay, now this stuff would be all trimmed away, so it would go all the way. But there you go. 3-sided zipper. A lot easier to stitch than just the opening in the back with the zipper. You do have the look of the zipper on the side of your pillow, but I know there's incredibly creative people out there. You can figure out some kind of braiding to attach here, I'm sure, to hide that zipper if it really bothers you. The back is just one solid piece. So there, we found an alternative. We found something new and different when it comes to doing these cross-stitch pillows. What do you think? I mean, I think they could... Sorry, that bugs me. I think maybe when they make this, they could put... Gosh, what's it called? You know, they could sew in, like, is it ribbing? I can't remember the name. My mind's gone blank. But they could sew in something here that would stand out and hide the zipper, put it in front of the zipper all the way around it when they sewed it. I think they could do that. And then that way the zipper's not showing. But it's a start. It's a start in the right direction, I think. So this is the beautiful sunflower pillow. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm not too thrilled with this pattern size, but I can work with that. So as a quick recap, we've got the sunflower pillow. We've got the cute little garden cats. Joy Sunday kit. We have this lotus flower that I absolutely love with the crazy small pattern, and it's going to be heart. No, this isn't the lotus part. Gosh, I'm sorry. This is the deers. This is the teal deers. Yeah, I don't know about this at all, so I will contact the company. And then the last thing we had was the really beautiful lotus. Oh no, we have one more. Sorry. Okay, we have the beautiful lotus, and then we have the moon with the teeny tiny paper pattern. Beautiful picture, but yeah. So there we have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different things from Gbfke. Go to their site, check them out. They always have a special of some kind, either percentage off or buy 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever and get one free. And I want to thank you so much for watching my video. Take care, have a great weekend, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.